Dunn outside. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Suggs. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham making moves inside.
Yeah, I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Suggs. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Beck in at the 4. On the wing, Mitchell. He's watched by Cunningham. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Suggs outside. Back to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Mitchell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Too much Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Suggs, the pass to Dunn. Here's Cunningham. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Beck. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Flores. Barrett passes to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Dunn with a steal. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Beck. Beck's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Dunn's shot is good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Ware. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Pass to Dunn. Now here's Man to the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Mitchell. And here is Barrett. He's guarded by Man. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Cunningham outside. And here's Dunn from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. And here is Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Man.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Beck to tie it up. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Barrett. He's watched by Cunningham. Barrett can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Dunn. Antetokounmpo covering. Takes a step back. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Cunningham isn't afraid of big moments. He loves coming through for his team.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Count it!
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Detroit trails by 3. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Hunter's checked in for Miami. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren comes in for Dunn. And it's Holland in for Mann. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Now here's Cunningham from 13. Oh, it doesn't go. 1:46 left in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. Now Antetokounmpo. Goes.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Detroit trails by 8. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Antetokounmpo outside. There, the screen. Antetokounmpo inside.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Heat.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this team has to feel great, knotting up this series at 1-1.
A huge win for them, avoiding going down 2-0, and this series is on.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
So Miami takes the win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wiggins against Irving. Pass to Sears. Here's Mathurin, and that's off the glass and in.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
On the court right now for the Pacers. Bridges out there with Portis. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard. Now Hartenstein. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Irving kicks to Adebayo. On the wing, Mathurin. That three off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with deuce eggs.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 18 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
And Sears gets it to go.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Nembhard, the pass to Wiggins. Good, nice job down low. Wiggins has got 20 points.
Scoring barrage from Wiggins. Aggressive, focused. No one's been able to hold him down all night.
Outside Mathurin. Fades back. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Mathurin's got 12 points in just the second half. Indiana leading by 20. Wiggins outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Sears. Outside Irving. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender poster.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Zubac is checked in for Miles Bridges. And Halliburton subbed in for Neesmith.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Clock up 2 there. Halliburton's got 24 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Thomas. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Halliburton.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Adebayo. Lets it fly. Here's Hartenstein. Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Irving with a clean look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Pass to Wiggins. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving passes to Hartenstein. Here's Sensabaugh. Misses the three. Wiggins from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to Irving. Pass to Hartenstein. The three from Thomas. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Sensabaugh. And again, the Bucks miss. Halliburton against Irving. Outside Portis. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Indiana moving it around. From downtown. Good on the triple. Wiggins has got 12 now in this quarter.
Out of the pick and roll, Wiggins doing a nice job staying poised, causing the defender just enough hesitation where he can make his move.
Now, here is Irving. Over Halliburton. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Zubats.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this win has really got to feel fantastic, guys. It evens up the series now at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new series now. Best of 5, if you will. You never want to lose 2 to start this thing off, but right now they've got something to be happy about going into Game 3.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be fine in the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Irving finds Adebayo. And Thomas has it in the corner. Halliburton outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wiggins outside. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long, everyone.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle. Stats for Sacramento.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mitchell comes in for Porter Jr. We've got Anthony Edwards. Davion Mitchell is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Vukcevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle with the fadeaway. And that's off the glass and in.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
Lopez finds Morant with the teardrop. And he lays it in. Morant's got 32 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Giddey with a screen on Lopez. The putback. Vukcevic can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Blunt can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Edwards, the pass to Giddey. Outside Barnes. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And it's Giddey missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Up top, Morant to the paint. Here's Blunt. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 8 assists here tonight.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Now here's Barnes.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Allen, he's checked in for Vukcevic. And Sacramento making a change here. And Minnesota with possession here. Edwards, the pass to Barnes. Fades away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Bonner. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Lopez. Minnesota again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Temple. Here's Blunt. Allen defending. Bonner. Pass to Monroe. Shot clock at 6. And here's Lopez from the arc. The rebound by Allen.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Giddey passes to Edwards. Going inside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Blunt. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Giddey. Outside Barnes. Here's Mitchell from deep. They grab their own miss. And Allen gets it to go.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Here's Monroe. Giddy defends. Pass to Bonner. Here's Temple. The three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Left side, Edwards. Rebound by Sacramento. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And Minnesota making a change here. Powell's checked in. For Sacramento, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Monroe. Giddy defends. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Pass to Edwards. Takes a 13-footer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddy. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Monroe, the pass to Lopez. Sacramento passing it around. Deflects the pass. Powell with a steal. Edwards, the pass to Barnes. And here's Giddy. Outside Edwards. Barnes in the post. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 14 points for Scotty Barnes.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Bonner, pass to Monroe.
Minnesota foul. Norman Powell. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Sacramento. Monroe.
And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Barnes. Here's Allen. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him.
Here's Bonner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the fourth. Here's Monroe. Giddy defends. 5 to shoot. Monroe, the pass to Brooks. Count it. Brooks has got his first basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Giddy. Now Edwards. The baseline J is on the way. Rebound by Sacramento. Monroe's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Kings.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And finished off by Brooks.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Inside, here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Doncic against Carr. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Luka Doncic.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
We've got Doncic. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Now, here's Doncic. It's Ingram on the wing. Fade away. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Carr. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Carr's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. And Ingram has got the ball here for L.A. On the wing, Doncic. For 3. Kept alive. Takes a 3. The triple! Doncic!
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Carr the pass to Gafford. Now Johnson. Walker with the rebound.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Kessler. Doncic passes to Walker. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Carr with the ball. Pass to Oliver. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's Doncic. Releases. Here's Walker. Plays it up and banks it in. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Some changes for the Lakers. Embiid, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Achua comes in for Walker. And it's Johnson in for Dyson Daniel. And the Warriors also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Johnson. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
Outside Jackson. Puts up a three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Carrington's got his sixth rebound on the night. Pass to Oliver. No good on the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%. Not playing with as much energy here lately. Embiid owns the lane.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Gafford. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Screen by Gafford. Carr the pass to Gafford. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Now here's Ingram. Strong move off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here is Carr. Takes the three. Rebounded by Ingram.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Now Gafford. Now Carrington. No good from 3. Now, here's Achua. Ingram fires. Can't get it to go.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
From 15 feet away, it's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Embiid. Jarris Walker comes in for Achua. And Daniels subbed in for Johnson. Now, here's Doncic. Dyson Daniel. Outside Ingram. Another chance. Stolen by Jackson. Beyond the arc. He drills the three.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside Ingram. On the wing, Walker. Guarded by Jackson. Trained from outside.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight. Coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Carrington with the ball. He's covered by Daniels.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Now Doncic puts it up from 12. Yep, that goes down.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
He takes it in. It falls.
I mean, mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now Ingram launches it, and down goes the three.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Oh, the one-handed hammer.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Doncic against Carr. Shoots the three. Good.
So he just finds a teammate.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Sometimes effort is more important than size. His rebounding numbers tonight are proof of that.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you later on.
looking around. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. They get it again. Here's Cole. Floats one up. The rebound by Yabusele.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the court for Chicago, they've got De'Aaron Fox. Thompson out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Rollins in at the 2 guard. And it's Fox missing.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Edey against Tatum. And Edey with a block. Yabusele outside. Pass to Fox. Rejected by Klingon. Here's Cole. He's covered by Yabusele. Now Tatum. Shoots over Thompson. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Tatum with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Klingon. The shot from the low post is good. Klingon's got his first points of the night.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Fox outside. Klingon with the block. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Peeler. It's Brown on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Yabusele with it. Now guarded by Brown. Thompson outside. Yabusele a screen on Tatum. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Yabusele. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Darius Garland, he's checked in from Boston. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Boy, if you think about everything Jason Tatum does for his team, it's at a high level. And he doesn't ever get the full recognition he deserves. This guy is the very definition of franchise player.
Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Walter. Back to Thompson. With the floater. That one falls. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Edey, that's good.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Thompson passes to Fox. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Fox has got 30 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Shoots from 12. Garland, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Fox deciding where to go with it. Fox on the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
And both free throws good for Fox.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Pass to Tatum. Over Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Tatum's got 17 points here in the second half. Garland against Fox. Thompson, a screen on Garland. Fox fires! Oh, it's off!
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Fox against Garland. Brown. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Fox. From deep three-point land. Ooh, the shot misses. Boston trails by 3. Here's a pass to Tatum. Here's a floater. It's cleared away by Thompson.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Fox can't get the 3. Well, the Celtics shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Now Garland. In the corner, Tatum to tie it up. Can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 3. Fox. Oh, what a jam. Holding nothing back.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's the pass to Brown. Outside Garland. Beyond the arc. Money from 3.
One thing we know about Darius Garland already, he is never going to shy away from a big-time opportunity.
And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Here's the thing game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jams it home!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Tatum. Thompson with a steal. And an intentional foul right there. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now Garland. And so Chicago takes the win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. Obviously.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke.